to this very exciting session on innovation procurement in healthcare. Too good to be true. We will try to find an answer to this question. And let's start from the healthcare sector that I think we can all be aware and acknowledge the increasing challenge this sector is facing and will face in the future. Just taking it from the perspective of the healthcare systems, we know the huge problems of sustainability. And this requires for the healthcare systems to be more efficient in the future, and often to be more efficient, you require innovative solutions. So acknowledging then the increasing need of innovation in healthcare, this instrument, innovation procurement, offers opportunities for strategic investments in tailor-made solutions. It can be a powerful tool to address the needs of the public sector, in particular in this field of healthcare, because let's not forget that the average of public spending in healthcare in Europe is around 70%. So if we need innovation in healthcare in Europe, I think this instrument appears as a critical and very important tool. So this session will decipher the specific elements of this sector, and we'll try to identify the ingredients for successful use of the instrument. From our side, in the European Commission, we have already a little bit of experience in the use of this instrument in health. Actually, it's one of the sectors that has been more popular for the use of the allocation of research and innovation funds in innovation procurement. So we started in FP7, and since then we have funded 26 projects only focused in health, so fully focused in health. More than 120 million, and this experience, of course, limited, if we compare to our traditional funding in other instruments, is little, but has already gave us the taste of the potential that this instrument has. For example, by listening to those that have participated in our projects, we have often heard the important advantage that these instruments provide because of the very close link between demand and supply that seems to be a critical factor in order to support the competitiveness of our companies, for example. It seems it gives a very an important competitive advantage. But further that this important aspect, the link between supply and demand, we have also identified some other benefits just by looking at the impact of our projects, such as the fact that this instrument opens the route to market for small players, and we know how increasingly it's important for us from a political perspective to sustain the competitiveness of European companies. This instrument also, we have noticed that increases the cross-border company growth of these companies. That also offers more opportunities for commercialization success rate. An important aspect for us as well is that this instrument helps to bring research results closer to the market and probably quicker than with other instruments. From the side of the demand, we have identified that it can lead to increasing the quality and efficiency of public services, and also that it addresses the risk. This is very important, in particular for the public sector, to address the risk of investing in the development of solutions that are not yet into the market. It's very good to be able to share it with other procurers. But we also know that this instrument is complex, and not everything is as pink as I would like to be able to say. There are complexities. To get to the end, to finally have the product in the market and have it also used by those who have launched the innovation procurement, we are not yet there in an easy and a straightforward way. So it's still a lot to do. And that's why we are also not only supporting pre-commercial procurements and public procurement for innovation, we are also supporting the capacity building of those who want to launch themselves in this adventure. And I'm very happy to say that we have representatives from Procure for Health there. Carlos, please stand up. Carlos is the coordinator from Procure for Health, a coordinating a support action that is really doing an excellent work in order to widen the use of this instrument in healthcare. Because one of the things that we are struggling is, even when we put forward topics, let's not forget that we fund 100% of the cost of the procurement, even by those so very attractive opportunities, we have difficulties to attract the procurers. They are not usually our customers in research and innovation framework programs. So we are very happy with the work that Procure for Health is doing to widen the use of this instrument. I'm sure Carlos will be happy after the session to engage with any of you who would like to know more about what they are doing. So in the next 40 minutes or so, our experienced panel of health and innovation specialists will discuss whether innovation procurement leads to more impact than other traditional funding instruments. Also, their views on how to bridge the knowledge gap and which actions we, as policymakers, European policymakers, but also Belgian or other member states interested in to go further in this road, could do in order to fully exploit the potential this instrument offers, and really enable a further use of this instrument as it's happening in other continents. Before going to the panel, let me just announce that you will have the time also to ask questions at the end.